All right, man. The Laker fans are getting their hopes up about Kyrie Irving coming to um, the Los Angeles Lakers. All right, the same, a lot of the same Laker fans, especially LeBron, or mostly all the LeBron Laker fans, the ones that transferred from Cleveland to Miami, back to Cleveland to LA. Um, we're just mad at Kyrie for what he did, in Cleveland and wanted to be his own man. And Kyrie did apologize to LeBron. I think he was out to dinner at the time with uh, with Kevin Love, excuse me. And now they want Kyrie Irving back, and now they're saying that the Knicks and the Lakers could be options. My thing is this: what do the Lakers got to offer? Because they can't sign him outright. All right, they can't sign him outright. They don't have the financial funds, and it's only three teams in the NBA with cap space. That's Detroit, Orlando, and I think maybe Portland. I can't remember who the third team is. Don't quote me on that. So, like I said before, there's only three teams with cap space. All right. So like I said before, so they can't dump contracts in too many places and then be able to create the space to bring Kyrie on. Now Kyrie can always opt out and take a lot less money and play for the veterans minimum, and maybe LA can get him his money under the table. All right, maybe, but I don't really see. I think that'd be a league investigation if Kyrie took the league minimum like that. He only 30 years old, so I think they would be opening themselves up. Uh, I think they'd be opening themselves up to league investigations and all that type of stuff. So um, that's what I think. I think they'd be opening themselves up for investigations and stuff of that nature. So, but what y'all gonna do? Trade AD? That's my thing. What they gonna do? Trade AD? They gonna do. That's what I mean. Because Russell Westbrook, I mean, it is expiring contract over there to Brooklyn. That's the thing about it. It is an expiring contract. So you think about it, okay, it is an expiring contract, but what else? I mean, you already got Ben Simmons or Brooklyn will buy him out, but you think Brooklyn is gonna help LA? Who can you think Brooklyn's gonna help LA? I don't think so. I don't think so. Unless it's in their best interest. You send Anthony Davis back, and I'm just thinking like Kyrie and Anthony Davis pretty much the same player for the most part. Yeah, Anthony Davis missed a lot of games to injury. Kyrie missed a lot of games to injury, and other mental type of stuff and other type of current events that's going on, in the world. So I mean, do you really want that to happen? I think people look at it as they worked together before, so we know they can play together. But LeBron is on uh LeBron is on the downside of his career. He's getting injured more and more. Uh, Kyrie is almost on the wrong side of 30 as well. He ain't played a lot of basketball, whatever reason. A lot of it due to injury, and the other part of it due to whatever else he got going on in his career. So, do I really want Kyrie Irving? You know what I'm saying? I mean, him and AD probably played more basketball games than him in the last 3 years. If we being real, AD probably played way more basketball games than him. Come on, AD probably played way more basketball games than him. So to me, it's truly it's truly looking delusional. For Laker fans, they looking desperate. Nobody want Russell Westbrook contract, and the Lakers not trying to throw draft picks on top of that contract. Come on, the way they can get it done is AD for Kyrie straight up, and Kyrie would have to opt in or do a signing trade over there to LA. And I think if LA being smart, they will want to sign and trade. They want him to opt in for the 1 year and see how it go. So I mean, like I said before, I thought they wasn't gonna be this good this year. A lot of people putting a lot of faith in Darvin Ham. That's a tough position to be in. You got a lot of guys that's already champions and feel they know what they gonna do, and you think losing to humble them. But you gotta remember, they in LA. Anthony Davis, like last week, said he ain't touched the basketball since April 5th. Then he started training with the lethal shooter and all that type of stuff and working on this game. So they don't really care. They already won. They in LA, they join the lifestyle in LA. So, like I said before, you could trade Kyrie for AD. That's the only way. That's the only way that's gonna work. That's the only way that's gonna work. And you get the same thing. It's a drop off on defense, which they already don't play no defense, so I get it. It's a drop off on defense, and it's an upgrade on offense, but on durability, come on. Can you really trust can you really trust Kyrie Irving? Come on. And between him and Anthony Davis, they be getting injured so much, it don't even look like they do no weight. It look like they don't do no weight training. They don't lift no weights. Kyrie don't look like he do a sit up, a push up, a pull up. And you think with them dudes being injured so much, they will pick up some type of weight. That's what you think. You would think them dudes, you think them dudes pick up some barbells, the dumbbells, whatever, and they push. They push the weight, but it is what it is. Allen Iverson said that shit was too heavy. So the Knicks got a better chance because they got some assets. RJ Barrett, which I heard they not trying to trade him. Julius Randle, I don't think he much of an asset, but I don't really know. Cam Reddish, he could be, he can help somebody if you get it together. So like I said before, I just don't see it happening. They get, and even if they get it, I don't really think they championship contenders with Kyrie and LeBron James. And that's my opinion. I don't think they championship contenders. Because then what do you do in the middle of that defense? Dwight Howard, he said he don't want to come back if he ain't starting. You can start Dwight Howard. This ain't this ain't the mid 2000s. That ain't the same Dwight Howard no more. So think about that for a minute. That ain't the same Dwight Howard no more. So like I said before, Laker fans and the Laker organization is desperate. If a jelly bean was able to shoot a layup and make it, they would want that. So he's at an impasse with, the same story from yesterday with the Nets, and they saying Kyrie is trying to leverage the Nets and this, that, and the third. And, like I said, Kevin Durant might be available. You hear people talking about this is April 8th. No, this is my bad. They changed to June 20th. Lakers rumors Anthony Davis for Kyrie Irving trade with the Nets. Unlikely amidst buzz. See, unlikely. Unlikely. Brian Windhorst and the collective hoops. He suggested the only realistic trade offer the Nets would entertain would be accept from the Lakers for guard Kyrie Irving is one involving power forward Anthony Davis. Windhorst noted that he has looked into the possibility of trade happening, but does not see it coming to pass. So that's LeBron butt buddy right there. So yeah, I said before, like I said, it's just you lose too much in the middle. But and at the end of the day, if they do end up breaking that team down, you still gonna get more for Anthony Davis than you get for Kyrie right now, obvious reasons. So you still, if you're able to break Kyrie down, they're gonna be able to get more money for Anthony Davis. And I think if the Lakers smart, if that season ain't going the way it's going by the time you get to Christmas, you trade LeBron for as much as you get it. You trade AD for as much as you get. The number one thing is you get as much capital back as you can, and then after you get as much capital that you can, you get as much expiring contracts or contracts soon to be expired in 1 or 2 years. You get those contracts off. You take all those picks. You rebuild the free agency and through the draft, and that's what they should do. But like I said before, it's not realistic, bro. You trading a guard for a power forward. Okay, then where do you go for that? You still got Westbrook on the team, so Westbrook, Kyrie, LeBron, 3 guys that need the ball in their hands. Nobody at the rim that's gonna do anything. It ain't even like Anthony Davis offensively play with his back to the basket anyway. So but defensively he brings something to the table. But like I said before, at that point, you thinking about doing that, you might as well just trade everybody because like I said, I don't expect the Lakers to do much next year. I don't expect them. They're trying to find hidden gems in the draft in the first round, the second round, and possibly the first round. They desperate. If it didn't work the year before last and it didn't work this year, what do you expect? It's not gonna work again. No matter if you change the coach, you scapegoated Frank Vogel. You can't get Russell Westbrook off the team to create the cap space that you need. You don't have no draft capital. Darvin Ham is not going to be able to Scotty Barnes. I mean, you know, what's that boy name? The Kobe agent, whatever. It's Rob Pelinka. He's not gonna be it. Man, they made a mistake taking Westbrook. They made a mistake getting rid of all them young guys on that team, bro. That was a mistake. Their biggest mistake was firing Mitch Kupchak. That was their mistake. You know, that was their mistake. Honestly, so uh, traded all their assets: Ingram, Lonzo, Josh Hart, Kyle Kuzma, Montrezl Harrell, Lou Williams throughout the years, D'Angelo Russell, and they wanted to win now. They did win a bubble championship, and they're gonna have to. What Draymond say? You're gonna have to stand on that. Draymond said you're gonna have to stand on that. So it is what it is. Like I said before, your best bet is to win with Anthony Davis, and if you can convince Anthony Davis to actually play on the block and play from elbow to elbow and play within 10 to 5 feet of the rim and make it his home, he'd be all right. But like I said before, too many egos over there. Darvin Ham just took the worst opening out there. It was the worst. It was even worse than Sacramento. But nonetheless, that's another conversation for another day. But um, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Uh, Want to financially support the channel? Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit my link tree. Find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, uh, Amazon Music, Google Podcasts. We all there, man. So appreciate you guys, girls and guys, for supporting the channel. Check out the NBA Talk playlist for more videos like this. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. One time for the one time. Peace.